weird thing. Hi guys, so we're gonna put my Fortnite stuff on my walls. Enjoy it, YouTubers.
Jayce is very excited because I ordered these gaming themed decals to put up in his room. And I was going to order him a gaming bed set, but they were sold out. So I just got him a little gaming blanket. So right now he still has Spider-Man on his bed, but we're gonna change that once everything goes back to normal, right?
Yep.
Yep. Ooh, okay.
I hope you like it, that I said. YouTubers,
FGTvers, you need to think of your own YouTube name.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. Alrighty friends, so we are going to continue with this cleaning video. First I'm finishing up putting up Jayce's little wall decals here. I thought that this was going to be much bigger, but it's not, and that's okay. And if you hear my child in the background, I'm trying my best to keep him quiet, but quarantine problems, he's a little stir crazy. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with cleaning. His room is kind of like an awkward setup, as you'll kind of notice. So first I am starting with clearing off his bed. There was some stuff in here I needed to move. I'm gonna make his bed. Right now he has the Spider-Man sheets on here. I want to get him the matching gaming set to match like the theme that I'm gonna eventually have for his room. But right now we're gonna stick with Spider-Man because he still loves Spider-Man, and that's okay. Now the window that's behind me, we have like a weird setup. Right now it's like super ghetto. Like we just have the curtain tacked up there. But because the window actually has space between the panes, I don't know if that makes sense. So it gets really cold in his room at night. So we've had to tack it up there to kind of keep the room like at a good temperature. So that's what we've had to do for now. And he does have a separate comforter in there that I just folded to keep his, to keep the thingy up against the wall. I don't even know how to explain it. It helps keep it warmer in there, okay? That's our spare comforter, so he'll either use it on the bed or we'll push it up on the window to keep the cold air out. So now I'm just hanging up some of his stuff and folding his clothes. Right now, you see, I'm pretty sure you can hear Jayce in the background, and I apologize, but mom life problems. This is his little gaming blanket that I was able to order, and he just uses it in the living room. But everything that I'm putting in his closet right now is all, or that I'm hanging, are all of his winter items. I'm folding everything else and putting them in his little temporary drawer for now, just because we don't have enough hangers. I need to buy some more hangers because now we have space to hang things. In the old place, we did not have enough space. So I'm just gonna put away all of his jackets and his coats and his snow pants and stuff because he does need them right now because, you know, Minnesota weather has just been super bipolar. We just got snow. So I'm gonna hang them anyways, and then probably like next month I'll put everything into like a space bag and put them into storage. Now this area over here, this is his little dresser for now, and this is the one that we had at the old place, and it's like concaving in the middle for some reason. It's really odd, but we have not been able to go out to get furniture, obviously, because of the whole pandemic that's going on right now. So I'm going to organize his books. I would love to get him a bookcase here pretty soon, but this is where I'm going to put them for now. So I'm just going to organize his books and get them in order and just kind of try to bring some order into the room. And now that I'm looking at this, I should have dusted off the top of this dresser because it looks super dusty, but I was in a hurry. This video is actually split in between 2 days, and you'll see because I changed clothes because there was just so much going on, like between working and keeping him busy and like everything else. Like it was just a lot. So I had to split everything up into 2 days. just because he would not let me clean. And then after this portion that I cleaned, it became a disaster again. Not a disaster, but like you'll see, there were just toys all over the place. So now I'm just putting away some more clothing. The little bike that's actually sitting right there, he doesn't ride. He's way too big for it. I'm actually giving it to a friend when all of this nonsense is over. So I'm just folding up his stuff. He found his way into his swim shorts somehow. Like, he loves to get up in the morning and say, I need to get dressed. And he comes in here and he picks out his own clothes. But the funny thing is, like, by half of the day, like, he's in his underwear. Like, Jayce is always half naked. Like, I don't know what it is, if he thinks clothing is constricting, but he always ends up like in his underwear. It just, I don't know what his thing is. So I'm trying to like kind of separate things. I have two sections for his shirt. So like that top section is where I'm putting his short sleeve shirts. The very, very top drawer is where I'm putting like his undies, his swim trunks, and his PJs. The third drawer is where I'm putting his long sleeve stuff, and then the bottom drawer is where I'm putting his pants. And I'm actually struggling with my pants because these aren't mine. These are my husband's pants. So, okay, so now I'm just going to continue putting away the stuff that needed to go in the closet. So like his snow pants and his jackets and all that stuff. So I'm going to put all of that away. And then I was on the phone while I was doing all of this. My best friends were talking to me and I had to talk to all of them like at one time in a long time. So I keep picking up my phone. And then Jayce came in there and was asking questions. And this is the last clip that I got, I think, from this day, because I got pulled in too many different directions. So I'm going to continue folding all of this, and then we're going to switch over to the next day to where I actually finish his room. So this is the next day, and that's why it looks kind of dark in here, because it's like early in the morning. And here I am, of course, putting away more clothes. And I'm watching a cleaning video. If you can see over there in the corner, I have my phone playing. And I have my AirPods in. Shout out to my dad for my new AirPods. These are the bomb. They're not new, but they were his, and he got the new ones, and he didn't need these. So now I have them. So I'm going to continue putting away his clothes because he just has way too many. Like, some of the stuff is fixing to get donated because I went through a good amount of it to see what fits and what doesn't fit. However, Jayce is a string bean. Like, his pants, he's pushing into a size 6 now, but his shirts, you have to be careful because he's so skinny, so he grows up, but he doesn't grow out. So it's kind of difficult. So here in his closet, I found more clothes, of course, and I'm going to try to organize some of these toys. He has a lot of stuffed animals and a lot of toys. He's the only grandchild, once again, so he just has everything. And there's a little futon that y'all will see here in a minute, is the futon that he slept on whenever we were at the old house. And right now it's just like housing all of his stuffed animals. But I'm putting some of like these larger boxy toys into the closet, and I'm putting like his larger Nerf guns and stuff into the closet. What I want to do is hang these on the wall. I saw this really cool idea on Pinterest, and I'll probably actually do a video on how I DIY it. So I can hang up all of his Nerf guns because he can never find them. You see, and like, he hides clothes in this toy bin. Like, I don't know. There's his slippers that I was looking for, his Spider-Man doll, like all these things that do not belong in the toy box, but you know, 5-year-old problems. He's got a couple games in here that actually belong in our gaming thingy that I have, like my coffee station over, but I'm just going to put them in his closet because he likes to take them out and play by himself. Some books, but those books actually belong in my classrooms. I'm going to take those out. And we honestly just need to go through this toy bin. Like, there needs to be some organization because he forgets about toys because everything is so unorganized and unorthodox and a hot mess, because that is what defines a 5-year-old, correct? So I'm going to move the toy box and see if there's anything behind there. Under his bed is where his trampoline lives, so that's what that is right now, or right there, that's what that blue and yellow thing is. And the other night I asked Jayce to come in and pick up all the Hot Wheels because we had been playing Hot Wheels, and of course, like a boy or like any young kid, he just shoved it under his bed. So now I'm taking all the toys out from under his bed, and before these clear plastic containers, I had everything separated and organized into his Hot Wheels, his little mini figurines, and his Legos. But did that stay? No, it didn't. But that's okay. We'll do it again sometime. I think what I need to do is have open bins, so like those stackable, I don't know how to describe them. I'll see if I can insert a picture, but like, they're like these bins and they're like open. Like almost every mommy cleaning video that I've watched, like their kids have this in their room, and I think I need to get one for Jayce so he can see where everything is supposed to go and he can get into the habit of putting the things where they should be. But for now, we have these, and after I finish putting everything away, I'm just going to slide them under the bed because I don't have any surface area right now to display them on. And here we have all of his room nice and clean. We have his bed, his eat, sleep game that he is just like in love with. There's that other comforter I have folded there. I did vacuum in here, but I was not able to get that on camera because I had to do it later on in the evening when everybody was awake. There's the futon that has all of his little dolls on it. I've got his dresser all nice and set up, his bicycle that's going to be given away. But he was so excited when he saw his room because it's all nice and clean and it's welcoming and ready for him to play in. If y'all have any ideas for other things that I can put on his walls, leave them down below because I have so many ideas, but I feel like I need to like harness them and actually have a plan, because as you can see, Fortnite is his jam, video games are his jam, and I really want to make his room a place that he wants to be because he's getting older and he's my only son and I want him to love his space. So thank you all so much for the continued love and support. I hope you got some motivation from this cleaning video. Do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!